The man wants to say that Raina is correct, that if she would have seen that how that man he charged along with his cavalry towards the Serbian troop, Raina, breathless, I knew it. Tell me about him. Raina, she was saying that she was guessing that who was the man. Raina already, she had guessed the man, it was definitely Sergius. That means with whom Raina she was engaged. So that is why she became breathless and she is asking, I knew it. Tell me about him. Man, a regular handsome fellow with flashing eyes and lovely moustache, shouting a war cry and charging like Don Quisto and the windmills. We nearly burst with a laughter at him, but when the sergeant ran up as white as sheet and told us they would send us the wrong cartridge and that we couldn't fire a shot for the next 10 minutes. We laughed at the other side of our mouths. Of course, they just cut us to bits, and there was Don Quisto, thinking he would done the cleverest thing ever known of all the fools ever let loose on a field of battle. That man must be the very maddest. And the man here, the stranger, he is explaining, depicting about the man who charged them. Initially, the Serbian troops, along with this man also, he also started laughing. And the entire troop and the soldiers, they were thinking that man, he has become mad. It is a sort of frenziness. But later he announced that whatever the guns you will be having, if you want to chase us, there will be no cartridges. Without the cartridge, you will carry those guns. And the man, he is compared with Don Quiste. Don Quiste, actually, it is written in your book at the bottom that the central character of 17th century Spanish novel of the same name by Miguel Cervantes. It is the name of a hero in a Spanish novel, and many authors has compared in their novels or stories as with Don Quiste. The pronunciation is Quiste. Man, shall I ever forget him? She again goes to the chest of drawers. The man is saying, how can I forget him? His attitude, his bravery, his boldness, his smartness, his look. Though we were taking him lightly initially, but later we understood his position, his rank, and his potential. So Raina, she again goes to the chest of the drawer. She takes the portrait from its stand and bring it to him. She pulls the drawer and she took out the portrait. Raina, that is a photograph of the one gentleman. That is the photograph of the gentleman, the portrait and hero to whom I am betrothed. Raina, she shows the portrait to this man and she is asking, is this the man you are talking about, with whom I am engaged? Man, looking at it, I am really very sorry. Yes, that's him. Not doubt of it. He stifles a laugh. The man says, I am very sorry to say, I was not knowing. Yes, this is the man. And he starts laughing. satirically. Raina quickly, why do you laugh? Why are you laughing? Man, shamefacedly but still greatly tickled. I didn't mean to, but when I think of him charging the windmills and thinking he was doing the finest thing, chokes with suppressed laughter. The man, actually, the stranger, from inside, is mocking. He's joking with Raina. And he's saying, really, I appreciate this man, how he was chasing us with his cavalry, how he was forwarding towards us, and he was trying to suppress his laughter. Raina sternly, give me back the portrait. Raina understood that he was joking, so she demands the portrait back. Man, with sincere remorse, of course, certainly, I am really very sorry. You cannot stay here after what you have just said about my future husband. You must climb down into the street. She turns to the window. Raina, she got annoyed. Because the man, whatever he is narrating at present, it is quite a satire, ironically, humorously, because the man, he has taken the man means Sergius very lightly, and he is presenting Sergius and his attitude or his bravery in a very humorous manner. That is why Raina, now she is on rage, and she is saying, you just leave my room at once, and from the balcony once again. And she points out the window. She is pointing towards the window because she wants to say that you came through window, you have to go through window. Man changing countenance down that water pipe. Stop, wait. I can't. I daren't tell. The very thought of it makes me giddy. He sinks on ottoman. The man says, what do you mean that once again I will escape from the window through that pipe, water pipe? It is not possible. And he throws himself on the ottoman. Raina, disarmed by pity. Oh, you are a very poor soldier, a chocolate cream soldier. Come, cheer up. It takes less courage to climb down than face capture. Remember that. Raina wants to say, I know that you are not so courageous. You can't face the Bulgarian troop. You can't face the Bulgarian officers and the soldiers. Raina wants to say that is why hidingly you climbed here. Hidingly you have come into my bedchamber. Man, dreamily lulled by her voice, no capture only means death, and death is sleep. Oh, sleep, sleep, sleep. Undisturbed sleep, climbing down the pipe means doing something, exerting myself, thinking death 10 times over first. The man says, I can't do so. If I once again, I will get down through the same way, balcony and the pipe, then once again I will be caught. That means what will be the ultimate result? That is death. But at present, death means the eternal sleep. But at present I am feeling sleepy. Raina softly and wondering, catching the rhythm of his weariness. Are you so sleepy? As that means you are feeling sleepy. Man, I have not had 2 hours undisturbed sleep since the war began. I haven't closed my eyes for 36 hours. The man replies that you know, since the war began, I did not sleep. Even peaceful sleep I didn't have for even 2 hours. And 36 hours I am awake. I couldn't sleep. Raina, you are not going to sleep here, are you? He murmurs inarticulately. She runs to him and shakes him. Do you hear? Wake up. You are falling asleep. After murmuring means in a low voice, he was telling something, a man. And then once again, he was in sleep because he was in a state of drowsiness. Because he himself just now he told that 36 hours he didn't sleep. So he was murmuring something. He is in a state of drowsiness. He is feeling intense drowsiness. Do you hear? Wake up. You are falling asleep. Raina says, but you cannot sleep here. Wake up. You can't sleep here. Man, yeah, falling asleep? Oh no, not the least in the world. Drowsily. Drowsily. He is in a state of drowsiness. Drowsily he says that, yeah, falling asleep. Am I falling asleep? Oh no, not the least. By any cost I cannot sleep. Must keep awake. Nothing keeps me awake except danger. Remember that intently. Where's danger? Must find it. He starts off vaguely around the room in search of it. He stumbles against the bed. Ah, yes, now I know. All right, now I am to go to bed, but not to sleep. Be sure not to sleep because of danger. Not to lie down either only. Sit down. He sits on the bed and blissful expression comes into his face. Ah, with a happy sigh,